Shalom Aleichem. Hello, everybody. Jewish people live all around the world. And although some customs may vary slightly, most of what I'm going to talk about is very familiar all over the world. I'd like to welcome you to a Jewish home. You'll notice something unusual on the door. And in actual fact, this is called a mezuzah. The mezuzah contains a little piece of parchment, handwritten, with a prayer called the Shema. And the Shema is a morning prayer, but it is also a prayer for telling us how to behave. So if you come into a Jewish home and you see this, and you've got to remember, in any home really, you've got to behave. and that's simply that. The Hebrew letters that you see in the mezuzah on the door are the same letters which are in this Hebrew alphabet. The Hebrew alphabet is actually about 3,000 years old. And if you visit the Dead Sea Scrolls at the Museum of the Book in Jerusalem, it's possible to read from them from all that time ago. Today, Jewish children learn to read and write in Hebrew, which comes in handy for the bar mitzvah confirmation ceremony for girls at 12 and bar mitzvah for a boy at 13. In the synagogue, he will sing a passage from the 5 books of Moses according to his Hebrew birthday. One thing that's important in a Jewish home, an Orthodox home, is how we handle food. Food has to be kosher, which means it is checked carefully according to clear advice as given in Leviticus and Deuteronomy. Basically, we don't have meat and milk in the same meal, and kitchen equipment, plates, cutlery, etc. have to be separate. The best thing is, if you're veggie, there's a section called Parav, and there is no meat or dairy to complicate matters. To check if food at the supermarkets are kosher, there is a label on the back. Here, for example, there's a K, a letter K. On Rosh Hashanah, the New Year, we give each other New Year cards, and we have symbolic foods. The pomegranate is a symbol because it has many seeds, and if you've ever tried to count them, you might get to 613, because we have 613 rules to follow. The apple, which also appears in the story of Adam and Eve, is a symbol of fruitfulness, and we dip slices of apple into honey before we have our blessings. When we go to the synagogue, we're asking for forgiveness for any bad things that we've done during the year. And come this week, we hope we've wiped the slate clean, but we want to make sure God hears our prayers. Here's a ram with a horn, and it's the most wonderful, uplifting sound. And when we hear that, we're hoping that our prayers will be answered, heard and answered. We're hoping to have another chance to improve ourselves. One of the things that we do also do on Yom Kippur is light a special candle, and it lasts from sunset to sunset the next day. And we also light this during the year because if we have a memorial to our close family, we will light a candle and say a prayer. And we can go to the synagogue specially for that on a Saturday, Sabbath. In a couple of months' time, we're looking forward to the Winter Festival